Teachers of all realms, I bid thee welcome. And today we're just gonna look at some pictures. Look at these pictures, look at this. This is one type of tingle in your spine. Here you have like a telegraph. So first like in one leg, bzzzt, and then in the other leg, bzzzt, and then up here like bzzzt, bzzzt, and that's a telegraph, I call it. And then you have like a belly dance, fire breath. It says here summer 2022. There's a picture of some guys here that showed up. And then you have here 28th March. See here Swadhistan is triggered via the Muldara. And then you have this one, deep boom. Yeah, maybe hurt a little bit, and then you have like bullet, somebody massaging my toes and my foot, and then bzzz, like a bullet up my spine. Very adrenal, that one. And here we have something, right? And this is just enjoy, here's a guy. What is he doing? I don't know. He seems to have some very profound effects. And then you can say, "Ooh, I don't like that smiley. I don't like the imagery here. It's very dangerous." But then you're chugging down a ton of caffeine and you haven't even done the research. So don't be a hypocrite. Know what you're doing. Know what you're chugging into you every goddamn day before you judge somebody who once in their life they traveled somewhere and they did some soul searching, right? And so I hear a lot of you guys out there, you want to get into this. The Gateway Experience guided meditations on YouTube for self-discovery and astral projecting, lucid dreaming, all those great effects, and I'm supporting you 100%. Now look at this. There are two pitches, right? And they're coming together to form almost like a phantom tone. And so you have one ear and you have the other ear meeting in the center, and like that you access the central channel where mysterious things happen. And that's the thing you need to know, that if you just understand this picture and you focus on this feeling and you start doing the gateway meditations, available for free on YouTube. It's not like it's for free. It's paid for by taxpayer money from the USA. So you sure did pay for that one. I think it cost a fortune, a small fortune. But you can do that, and it was made to be successful. And then we have this. What's this? It says rainbow body. Look at that. A bright surface of white light. So many bright surfaces now in summertime. Basically all you need is a white sheet of paper, and you don't need to buy electric equipment like a SAD lamp. But it also says it's nice to have a small and dark room and interactable objects and mirror for that mirror-like awareness. And then there's some pictures here, there's some things you can think of. You see the effects. First it's chaos, then it's geometry, then it's creativity, and you can pretty much see whatever you want. And then there's chaos, and then there's space, taking form, all the way from the space element to the manifestation element, where he says like, yeah, that's a hand. And then, you're aware, and then you enter trance and you see a actual hand, and that's pretty cool, right? And then you have this one you haven't seen before, and it's many of you guys, you have plants, or you're gonna buy yourself a plant over at the local place that sells plants. And in Peru, this is from soa soa, picha picha, ko ko. This is from Peruvian travels with the Shipibo Conibo people and their Icaro. And their plant medicine is like, this is their friends, this is their protective friends. Arcana means protection right now. And then you have Yoshi. This is like, they have to eat too, but if I am in your care, you have to take care of me. So it's saying, Chichi, I'm itchy. And so we do the soa soa shamane, and we great cleansing of the plant. But still, there's a trauma from having been in this situation. So it contacts me telepathically, and I take on myself this energy, and I feel the tingles of these creatures all over my body. And I see my body, the light body, and I see these green things on my light body. And you know what I do for this one? I scratch, I itch, and I take it away. I take it away, and it's purified. And so, from this good relationship, there are cool effects. And so, I say kapusi. Yeah, that means cool, because I'm entering the Rao thanks to this relationship with the plant. And when you have a loving relationship with the plant, you actually don't have to ingest, because if you love it, you get it for free without going through the very tough initiation. And it will sit next to you, it will hand you the cigarette, and you will do the exercises without the very difficult 4 days of meditation you have to do. You have to sit still and meditate for 4, maybe a whole week sometimes, if it's very strong. But if you love it, if you take care of it, you get it for free. Yeah. But that can take longer. But if it's a genuine good connection, you get it for free. You need to know that there are energies that are so strong that they can create that union. Here, mudras of hand and foot. Using hand mudras. So laying flat on the belly, get used and focus on the view. I like to feel and focus on the feeling of my middle fingers touching from this position. And then first I add the blindfold. Now I get the negative image and I let that soak into my hands. If you do not have a light body yet, that's an excellent start. Just keep looking, because you feel the feeling of your middle fingers touching, and so you get the after image, and you let yourself soak in the light and focus on your heart driving the blood flow towards the center together with the light. And one day, psychologically, you're going to be able to see your light body. Yeah, psychologically. Use variations of mudras, because you know mudras. You don't have to practice Hindu mudras for a long time. This is the okay sign. This here is Spider-Man shooting webs, right? You know these signs. You grew up with this. If you grew up with Spider-Man, then you have a strong connection to this mudra. Toe counting. So we count the toe corresponding to the finger, and then we change our fingers as we move from index finger all the way to the pinky, right? So pinky toe, pinky finger, right? And for the big toe, we use the crease. We use the crease like this. This is one of the strongest and best grips for grabbing clothes, or grabbing clothes in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. We use this one, right? Also in judo. And also, of course, repeat blindfolded until you see toes appearing. And of course, you can use the negative after image here, and then use the blood flow and start psychologically seeing the space moving down through the elements until it manifests. And from there, you have to go into trance to see it, okay? Very important piece of theory. Illusory appearance is not the body. The body manifests the light of appearance. So what you see in the mirror and you see with your eyes that you think of as your body is just the illusory appearance. And when you feel your body, the body manifests a new body, right? So you can be blindfolded and start seeing your body. It's very simple. Mantra, many of those who obtain rainbow body forget their finger and toenails. What does that mean? Is it a hint? Is it a hint? Is there a secret technique that you can use blindfolded to see your hands and toes and feet? You know, a big secret here. What could it possibly mean? Anyways, what I'm doing now is I'm spreading knowledge, and this is a bodhisattva activity of mana farming, right? So I'm getting up in the morning and I have 5+ mana just for having slept and being rested in that empty state of void sleep. I have 5+, in the morning, 5+ mana. So I do with those 5+ bodhisattva donation of chakras, and I imagine the chakras, and I give them out to all the 6 realms, and it fills with rainbow light and blessings, and now they have a chance. Even the Naraka creatures have a chance, even the hungry ghosts. Everybody gets a chance now. We're spreading good karma, and as a result, their higher selves, they look at this as like, ooh, I thought this awakening would take billions of years to achieve, but now I'm getting some help. It can take way shorter. So they come and visit, and then they pour down 1+ karma, 1+ in mana, 1+ in mana, 1+ in mana, and it drips down into my chakras. Big reward from their higher self. Much mana, and so the rainbow body doesn't take that long, and you don't have to spend hours looking at these candles and thinking these visualizations and seeing these phosphenes until it falls into trance and the actual chakra is revealed, and everybody in all the realms are like, oh my god, oh, he did the thing. Everybody's so impressed with you. Very positive visualization. Now I'm gonna leave you with this. I have planned that we make some guided meditations that are really high quality, because most guided meditations on YouTube is like a quick induction, and then it's some affirmation like you deserve to be loved, you deserve to be loved, and then it's like we're gonna count to 5 and now you're awake. And I think as guided meditations is a very, very strong tool, and it's being wrongly presented, and it's being done in a wrong kind of way, because we can do so. We're so infinitely much better than this, and so I wanna look at that. But that's gonna require some just doing that. The day only has 24 hours, and so there's not going to be that much posting. Maybe there will be some community posts. Keep your lookout on that. My journals are deteriorating, but I'll come back much stronger.